Shalom, shalom, family. It's YAH'S from YAH'S Assembly. Back into a psalm or two a day. Today we're going to go over Psalms 10. Psalms 10. So without further ado, let's get into it. Why standest thou afar off, O Yahuwah? Why hidest thou thyself in times of trouble? So as always, David, he's not leaning on to his own understanding. He's not trusting in his own strength, but he's pleading or crying out to the Most High. He's using Za'ak, like the children of Israel did in his time of need. The wicked, in his pride, doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken, be taken in the devices that they have imagined. So, again, David, he knows the power that our prayer and that our words have. And he knows that the Most High, he pleads the cause of the righteous and the humble. For the for the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blesseth the covetous, whom Yahuwah abhorreth. Because the wicked, the vain man, those that worship themselves, those that only have people around them that worship them, those that never have anything good to say about anybody, and that are very self-centered. The Most High, he don't love that. He loves those that know how to love their neighbors as themselves. The wicked, through the pride, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after Elohim. Elohim is not in all his thoughts, because they don't. They don't think about anything else or anyone else but themselves. It's all about uplifting them. It's about what they can get. It's a I, me, not a we, and not what the Most High wants me to do. It's about pleasing themselves. Pleasing themselves. His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. Because that's what they do. They gnash their teeth at everybody else. They're never wrong. It's never their fault. They're always the victim. They always gotta be right or seem right. And again, they're just always causing confusion, starting strife. A lot of times for no reason, because they want attention. He hath said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. Because that pride, it comes before a fall or before destruction. And them believing and having faith in their vanity, they can't see the instruments of death that the Most High has laid up for them. They've become so vain or numb to their sins that they can't even see their own downfall. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. We got to separate ourselves from these people. Once people show you who they are and they have a non-repentant heart, that they're stubborn, stiff-necked, and all they do is talk negative, and it's always someone else's fault, and just the language is not for edification. You got to leave them alone, and don't let that get inside your ruach or your spirit, because when it talks about under his tongue is mischief and vanity, the longer you're around these people, the more their spirit will rub off on you, and the harder it's going to be for you to get away from that. So cut them off. Can two walk together unless they be agreed? Selah on that. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages. In the secret places doth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. Because that's all they're trying to do. They're just trying to get one up on everybody, trying to despitefully use people, misuse people, sometimes literally kill people. So once you see these people, mark them and keep it moving. You ain't got to like everybody. You ain't got to love everybody, but you still have to walk in love. So discern the difference. He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. Because that's how they do. They set up traps, stumbling blocks. They know you've been delivered from something, but they want to keep coming to you. Hey, man, let's go back. Let's go out and do what we used to do. Hey, let's go meet up with these chicks we used to mess with. Or, hey, let's go hit this lick. Let's go steal, rob, murder somebody. Not realizing that you're not even that person anymore. He croucheth and humbleth himself that the poor may fall by his strong words. They're wolves in sheep's clothing, whited sepulchres. They're very subtle, and they know how to appear with the form of godliness. So always be alert and attentive. Arise, O Yahuwah, O Elohim, lift up thine hand, Yahusha. Forget not the humble. Wherefore doth the wicked contemn Elohim? He hath said in his heart, thou wilt not require it. Apologies, people. Thou wilt not require it. Because a lot of them don't believe that there is an Elohim. They don't believe that there's consequences to their actions. They don't believe that they will reap what they have sown. That's why they don't think or meditate on Elohim. They're fools. Nabal. Thou hast seen it, for thou beholdest mischief and spite. To requite it with thy hand, the poor committeth himself unto thee. Thou art the helper of the fatherless. Because we know that the Most High loves the stranger, the fatherless, and the widow. But these people, they have no respecter of persons in the evil that they can do to others. All they're trying to do is hit licks. Break thou the arm of the wicked, the arm means strength, and the evil man. Seek out his wickedness till thou find none. So David, again, he's using Tekina. He's crying out for favor. And he's telling the Most High to truly try the hearts and the range of these wicked people until you can't find them, because a lot of times there is no end. Yahuwah is king forever and ever. The heathen are perished out of his hand. Yahuwah, thou hast heard the desire of the humble. Thou wilt prepare their heart or their mind, their sound mind. Thou wilt cause thine ear to hear, to judge the fatherless and the oppressed, that the man of the earth may no more oppress. Because the Most High, he wills that we may have the desires of our heart. But again, we got to humble ourselves and pray and seek his face, turn from our wicked ways. We got to do our part. We got to have faith in the Creator, and more faith than we have in our circumstances. Then we got to stop giving our enemies so much power. We got to stop giving our mind so much power. We got to get back to controlling our mind, controlling our actions, having self-accountability, being brave enough to go through the water and look at our reflection and to be healed. But yet again, this is Yak Yehuda from YAH'S Assembly. Psalm or two a day. Psalms 10. All praises to the Most High Yah through his beloved son Yahushua HaMashiach. Grace and peace to all the 12 tribes scattered abroad, to the saints, and to those that cleave to the covenant. Ak Yehuda, YAH'S Assembly.